Hello, everyone. We are Group 6 from Finance 2C, and this group consists of me, Ken, Linda, Rusely, and Nicholas. People all over the world usually make very simple mistakes in English that is actually very avoidable. These may include grammar, vocabulary, adjectives, verbs, etc. In English grammar, verbs are often used in a way that it indicates or denotes the time when an event occurred. These verbs that take up different forms to indicate the time of an action, event, or condition by changing its form are called tenses. Tenses can be classified into three categories: past, present, and future. Past tenses are used to describe things in the past, present for the present, and future for the future. We are now going to provide you some examples. When it comes to the past tense, he ate a sandwich just this morning. So the verb that is used for the past tense is ate. If ate was to become present tense, it would be eat. And if it was becoming future tense, it will be will eat. An example for present tense is I jog before going to school. So he's indicating what he's doing before going to school. Meanwhile, a future tense, she will head over to his place tonight. Basically, it's implying that something is going to happen in the future. And that is it for past, present, and future tenses.
As for there, and there, these are three words that sound very similar. There is a contraction of words they and are. It means they're a combination of the two words. Other contractions include I'm, which is a contraction of I and am, and also shouldn't, which is a contraction of should and not. Meanwhile, there is used to indicate ownership, which belongs to a group of people. Meanwhile, there is used to point at something or indicate a specific place. As for examples, there, they are standing near the porch. This can be shortened into they're standing near the porch. There, it is their right to defend themselves, meaning they, which is a group of people, have the right to defend themselves. And lastly, there, it's pointing at something, which is their house is far away over there. It's pointing at a place that is far away.
Okay, now we go to its. Its and it's with the apostrophe is usually mixed up with one another. For example, the spider spun its web. It's a very beautiful web. To differentiate, it's without the apostrophe is a possessive version of the pronoun. It indicates ownership of a thing, for example, an animal, or something or someone without indicating its gender. It's with an apostrophe is a shortening or contraction of it is. And as I said before, it's used to refer to animals or things without unidentifiable genders. So the correction for the sentence, the spider spun its web, it's a very beautiful web, is the spider spun its without apostrophe web. It's a very beautiful web with apostrophe. Moving on to watch, look, and see. Here are common mistakes made by people. Stop watching my private journal. I look at the snow falling. I don't play tennis, but I look at them playing every day. Though they're grammatically correct, the words have different meanings and used in different contexts. For example, the word look is to look at something directly. The word see is to see something that comes into our sight, but something that we don't look at purposefully, usually on accident. Watch is to look at something carefully, usually at something that's moving, which means that we have a purpose on watching the event or thing that's currently going on. So if we could correct the thing, it's going to be like this. Stop looking at my journal because we're directly looking at the thing called journal. I watch the snow falling. We use it because it's moving and we look at them with intent. I don't play tennis, but I see them playing every day. We see it with on we see it on sight, even though we aren't currently looking for it.
So, adjective ending in ed and ing. There are many adjectives that we have in English that end in ed or ing. An adjective that ends in ing is used to describe the characteristic of a person, a thing, or a situation, while an adjective that ends in ed is used to describe a feeling or an emotion. It is used to describe a temporary thing since people have feeling. For example, she is bored. That means she, the person, is feeling bored. And then he is scared. That means he, the person, is feeling scared at the moment. And then moving on, she is boring. That means the person is a boring person. While he is confusing, that means the person is not really clear with what he is talking about. Like he is confusing. That's it for our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention and have a good day.